Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Doki Doki Club. So, what I'm doing this episode is, well, I get to spend a week with Yuri, but I'm recording the screen this time, and so far, I'm checking the game files, nothing's changed, because I heard that something would eventually change, but until something happens, I'll check it after a while, but I'm going to continue playing. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. What? Yuri? Ah. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Sorry, I had some things to do. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I mean, you didn't just see me leave Yuri's house, did you? I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that, for some reason. For plot convenience. And it should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. So this is what you look like when you're not in school. That's right. And did you manage to find everything they asked you to buy as well? What? We have to buy something? Jeez. Yeah, pretty much I did. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ooh, my room. Never seen my room before. I take you to my room. Woohoo! Yeah, take her to my room. Not that anything's gonna happen. I clear my heart somewhere else, right? The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel a little anxious. Literally, it's so clean. You should see Sayori's room. I mean, how did you do that? When you went to? Oh, he must have went home and then to Sayori's house. I don't know. Oh, or I cleaned it yesterday. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you or anyone else was here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. You mean like how I did with Sayori? Is it because I said that and you're trying to be like how I am to Sayori? That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. What's in there, Red? I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. What do you got in there, Red? I let go of Yuri's wrist. I need a drink. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. That's funny. So, should we get started? Yes. Is Red not going to explain at all of what was in the drawer? Maybe it was manga. It's probably manga. Because he did say that well, I don't know if he was serious about that, but yeah. Well, yeah, he did admit it. I'm sure it was probably manga. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric elements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will just stop by out of curiosity, and probably for the cupcakes. I got that right. And for cupcakes, I guess. That's funny. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Take it as a compliment. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's a compliment. It's something that I like about you, actually. It's interesting, to say the least. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. That's what I'm kind of happy. That's what I do best is... yeah, no need to be so anxious. Even though I'm kind of a bit myself, but that's okay. You can relax a little. And you need to relax, so I can relax as well. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have all these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would really be neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? I have no idea. Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributions to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. Oh yeah? You can even feel it permeate. You can even feel it permeate through your body. If that's how you say the word. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Where are you gonna get romance? It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch up on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin, rare vapor begins to spout through a small hole of the top. Wow, this smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is the jasmine essential oil. What's that mean? It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, I guess. I choose jasmine for the red because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions to help you feel them float your body. Is there a particular reason you're doing that, Yuri? You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. That sounds less relaxing. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, maybe. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with that. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Oh, that's cool. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eyes of those passing by the room. So that's what they mean by the festival. Each room is where the festival takes place. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. I was actually literally going to say something. I had no idea that it would be like that or something. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Ooh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she just more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Yeah, or maybe it's just the excitement she feels when sharing something that she enjoys. Just in case. It's always fun to share something that you enjoy with someone. Here's a marker, Red. You can write any characters you want. Oh, okay, I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Just to warn you though, I have sloppy handwriting. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Hey! He also has bad handwriting. This guy's literally me. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Most likely. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Oh, is that so? Your one poem gave me that kind of, idea that you like knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. I don't really mess with knives a lot. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting to be into, I guess. I know some people that are into knives. Usually they're kind of like danger, like they play in the game. They like stuff like that. I have sort of a knife if I ever need to protect myself, but it's pretty it's not fancy at all. Plus, it's kind of small. It would probably not be good at trying to protect me. But I think it kind of suits you. But you never know. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? No, I'm good. No thanks. Oh, I guess so. Well, never mind. Sure, I'll check it out, I guess. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing. See, yeah, you know how. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Red? Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It was just like weak. Am I bleeding? It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut the skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Oh! Yuri takes... Oh my god, that gives me an idea of what's gonna happen next. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now and get a band-aid. Without warning. What the fuck? What the fuck? Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Yuri, did you seriously just... I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but man, I knew that was gonna happen, but it's still, did you seriously just... I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. But please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was trying to help, right? But, really? I wouldn't do that. I mean, if it had something else on the finger, like maybe... Like Natsuki, she wanted to bake cupcakes. If that happened with Natsuki, I'd probably lick her finger. Or she could lick my finger. I think you're overreacting a little. It's okay. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Oh no. Alright, you know what? This might be a little stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. There. There's no blood on it, but... Red! There's no blood on it, but... That we were even. Red. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Red, you got the same mindset as me. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. I know, right? You're so weird, Red. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? You're calling me weird? Look, I have no response to that. It feels like who's talking. That's my response. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut, and I think what you did... Look, it already stopped bleeding. Whatever you did, it helped. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? Getting away with murder. I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. Yeah, that's what she just said. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Well, thank you very much. Oh, and it's just a little bit of water, it's okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Okay. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate and catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. You catch any paint that drips, what? Yuri? Yes? I come in to see quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back onto her arm, over her arm. Ah, nothing. What? Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I accidentally skipped a little bit of footage. So, I thought we'd do something nice that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Hey, how about just do it? I'm just kidding. I hate that meme. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Oh, jeez. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Yeah, it does. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. Yeah, I remember that. That was fun. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. I just meant it's kind of nostalgic, you know? Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. I like how I was sort of saying what Red did, and I was about to say, I don't know if I was going to say that, but I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. Me neither. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk too much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? I'm kind of the same way, though it doesn't always have to only be one. Like Ryan and Laurel, or Mandy, or James. I'm the same way. Even if you and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime games, or simply sharing an experience with someone can make me happy. I know, right? I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. What's that supposed to mean? Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Oh, god damn it. Ow. Yeah. Sorry. Yuri rolls back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Yeah, me too. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Aw, jeez. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's all my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I got a bad feeling about that. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Aw, that's cute. Here. It doesn't show the paint, but whatever. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Oh, it's hot, alright, isn't it? Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Are you getting turned on from this? What the fuck? You're acting like the freaking cats from Necropara now. Just me touching you, you're like, oh. You're acting like chocolate now, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of jasmine giving... Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. Oh, jeez. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment was over as soon as it began. I almost think my shoes about to, get a little closer. If you know what I mean. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsy, like she's unable to focus. I'm astounded, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. That's cute. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. Well, that's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it'd be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. Really? I could do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Phew. Ahaha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we'd have a little extra time after finishing the work. Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping that there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to be a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. I don't think that's just it. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Red, what are you doing? I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Yes. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Red. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, you're closer. You really are closer. I kind of like that about you. Well... I must respond to that. But I don't even get a chance to, as yet Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Oh, dang, Sayori. There was about to be a moment again. Come on, Sayori. Always... The moment was ruined. Then again... Hi, Red. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... She was supposed to give me a hug. It's okay, Red. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her, but Yuri probably didn't see. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. Decided to come here and see it for myself. See what for yourself? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. Oh yeah, we was pretty close, but that was just for a hug. See, I don't get the wrong idea. It's not like we was about to... it makes me really happy. Then why are you crying? That you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears started to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Aw. Why am I feeling this way, Red? I don't know, maybe because you're actually I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? I don't know, maybe you're jealous? Jealousy? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. No, sure, don't say that. It's true, Red. If I wasn't here, you would have just been able to kiss Yuri. I mean, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have time to put up with me being selfish or interrupting your moment. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sayori, what was Monica right about? Whatever. What I said before was true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you isn't like some burden your mind is making out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to make... entire lifetime. How much is that gonna... I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Don't say it like that. That just sounds like that's not gonna... Oh, okay. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder, reassure. I'm scared, Red. I'm really scared. Me too, that you're gonna do something bad. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Red. I like you so much that I want to die. Aw. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my arm. Do you remember how much I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now, I think. And that's what I'm gonna give to you. Oh, jeez. You gotta make me choose. You gotta make me choose. Oh, let me choose to check the game files. Ah, this is it. This is whether or not something good or bad will happen, huh? You know, I've been in this kind of situation before where girls, no matter what I say, they'll be like, oh, I'm just worthless. And it's like emo kind of girls. Sayori's kind of acting that way. I know they act that way because they're really depressed, but I just feel so helpless in that situation, and I don't like that feeling. So I don't usually go for those kind of girls. Though they probably need it the most, but I try, but they just don't let me. So, and I'm not good with handling those kind of situations. So, I don't know what I'd pick. She really reminds me of my one ex, and that ex I didn't work out with. Not at all. But clearly she loves me. I don't know if me trying to say I'm gonna be there for her doesn't help, how will this help? I don't know. But If I say you'll be my dearest friend, that's basically choosing Yuri. Between Sayori and Yuri, I don't know. Yuri seems more able to deal with her feeling helpless and useless. But Sayori, it's like talking to a brick wall. Even when she was like happy, she was always oblivious. But now she's oblivious in a depressing way. It's just I feel bad for her, but I could never fall for someone like that. Not someone who just totally cannot change their mind whatsoever. And Sayori seems like she's like that. I feel bad for her, but it shouldn't be my responsibility to have to. I'm not gonna want to take that burden. You're not gonna bring me down with you. That's kind of exactly what she's thinking, and I'm not. I have my own problems, Sayori. We probably wouldn't work out. I mean, maybe this is a bit true, but maybe that's not what you need. Red said he knows what's best for her. I know what's best for her. What's best for her is not for me to say that. It may be true, in some way, but you'll always be my dearest friend. You'll always be... I just friend-zoned her, god damn it. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for me to think like they've always been. That's what you've been wanting, right? Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. Same here, but please trust me that I know what's best, and what will make you happy in the end. At least I hope so. I promise I'll help things get back to the way they were. I'll try. I see. Sayori forced a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Oh, I just broke her heart. Oh. I should have saved and acted low to see what would happen. But I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't matter. I should write a poem about this. Sayori. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there'd be no happiness down that path. Sayori, come on. Would you really... I don't think there's happiness down any path with you. Your mind seems to be set on it. And if you've been like this your whole life, I don't think I can change that. So, I'm sorry. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer that I needed to hear. Because I know I couldn't change my mind. You can't change... It's like that meme. It's like, I'm useless, and... I'm... You know, basically what Sayori said, change my mind. You can't change my mind. You can't change my mind. You cannot change my mind. You can't stump the Trump. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to get it back to the way that it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Red. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna scream, just imagine her saying it. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I can't scream like that. I'm so shook that I don't know how to react. Sayori. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? I feel so bad that there's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is, and my own. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I don't even know if the other choice would even help, but I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things get back to the way they were, if that ever happens. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. And the other girls too, because they're worth that too. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below and let me know you did. And subscribe for more Doki Doki Let's Play. See you.